Sean, what's up, man? It's good to meet you today. I want to show you your videos on from our first lesson today. So I drew this line. This was one of the early swings you took after you had warmed up. I drew this line on your right hip just for a reference point here. Um, so what if we just watch at full speed, actually? Okay. Explosive, for sure. So kind of this first move, how we were talking about a little pull with the arms or turn action right from the get-go versus more of that check move that we were talking about where that upper body is shifting. I'm pressing weight into that right leg, that right foot to start, checking, and then it's coming around the corner. So yours is almost like a lift. And then what happens, I know we didn't talk about this a whole bunch, but this triangle right here, when you lift the arms like that, when you go here, change that triangle just a little bit, that's another indicator that hey, you're pulling with the arms right at the get-go. Okay, anyway, so now so you actually have a good you have a good movement with the lower body here. It's like this is actually pretty solid. I mean, I'd like to do it more, and I'd like to have that happen before the arms move, which is kind of where we ended up going today. We're definitely feeling much more of that load in that right hip, which is all good things that definitely need to happen. But let's just take a look at impact now. Boom. So see how that head is kind of on that line. So you're having problems with the chunk, and then now we get into here where, so that triangle I just pointed out, now look at it. A little different orientation there. So go from here, so it's kind of what we call a little chicken wing or T-Rex arms. So like see it over here, so you have this, oh, whoa. See how you have this width here, and then it starts to chicken wing just a little bit in here. Okay. Now let's take a look at, all right, now let's look at one of the last ones you did today. So let's take a look at this bad boy. Boom. Yeah. So I got the same line on here for reference. Boom. Okay, now and it's interesting we didn't really talk about the that arm structure a whole bunch, but interesting how you've now changed the how you move that triangle a little bit. I feel like then you started kind of maintaining a little bit. A little interesting forearm kind of move there, but now you're definitely adding in more of that action, more of that shift to start versus eat, eat, eat. Here, boom. We want to do that more. I think you do it more. I think you do it harder. You can separate it more. That's just gonna change that sequencing, that timing, so that the more you do it here and separate those, the more then you can start to feel that happen here. Which I mean, you're already getting a sense of that. I mean, it's pretty solid. 'Cause now when I look where your head's already moved to. So hey, oh, actually, let me check this out. You do actually get over there, but it's late. You get over there on the line and then hang out there and actually hang back there through impact versus here would be more like slam up to that line and then now you're already starting to go boom towards the target. So then when you get here, that would be, I mean, this would be a large part of solid ball first contact. Just the difference of where your head is, your center of mass. Much more, can I draw a line? Where's my line? Stacked here versus here. I mean, that's honestly that would be the difference right there. So what I was talking about of creating a relationship between when that left knee is, whoa, stop that, straightening, and the club is releasing or snapping through impact. Versus here, you're not over there. Your weight's not left yet, so you can't snap it. There's no force. There's nothing to. Versus over here, boom. This is better. This is better. You can do way more. You can do way more. It's already better for day one. And then now look at that triangle. So I brought that up earlier. You're feeling more of that extension, which is a really good thing. We would want right here both of the arms. What I'm looking for is both the arms to be extended out here. That would be ideal instead of getting into that chicken wing action. But better, better. I mean, if you just looked at the distance between your hands and your chest here, they're much closer here, and then even worse in this one, right? So it's definitely better there. But just things that you can kind of keep an eye on and keep feeling. Real quick, the other thing I wanted to show you was just this video that what we were talking about when we got to the long iron. We didn't hit a whole bunch of these, but we just started talking about it. Was feeling more of this around action and definitely start diving more into this how this right hip is loading. But I kind of just wanted to show you this action. Arm swinging more around the body. A little closer. The only thing I would say is I would get this, the hips, to go more. I can't draw a straight line, but straight down the line, target, and then the arms can swing more on this plane. And then at impact, I want your eyes looking this way. Both eyes on the ball. Then you're set, dude. Then you're cruising. So this would be like an over exaggerated feel, which I kind of want to. And I don't think this is enough shift right from the get-go either. So we got a lot going on, but ultimately, shift turn, shift turn. You're an athlete. We're talking a lot about that. I'm just trying to simplify things. Shift turn, shift turn. I just want to show you this, just as visuals of like what I was saying today. You can feel more of that horizontal action. You got plenty of vertical and lateral. Let's feel a little more of that horizontal. I think a lot of good things are going to happen for you. Keep cranking it out. Let me know if you got any questions. Talk to you soon, man. Peace.